Welcome to Ole Football, and this is Footballers Who Became Politicians. Former captain and manager of the Belgium national team, Marc Wilmots, made a shift into politics after the 2002 World Cup by running for parliament in the 2003 general election. He garnered 79,237 votes, a number surpassed by only 17 other candidates nationwide during that election. Elected to the Senate representing the French-speaking Conservative Party, the Reformist movement, Wilmots decided to resign as a senator in 2005, a move that was considered unconventional and criticized constitutionally. Wilmots himself admitted that his political career was not successful and acknowledged it as a significant mistake. The legendary Turkish footballer Hakan Şükür, the nation's top goalscorer upon his retirement, was a prominent figure in Galatasaray. 3 years after leaving the game, he was elected as a member of parliament to the Grand National Assembly of Turkey in the 2011 general elections, representing the ruling Justice and Development Party. However, he later resigned due to his association with the Islamic Gülen movement, subsequently becoming an independent MP. In 2016, Şükür faced charges for insulting President Erdogan on Twitter. He fled Turkey in 2017, seeking self-exile in San Francisco, California, as the government had seized his bank accounts and houses. Currently, he works as an Uber driver. The iconic Georgian defender Kakha Kaladze, renowned for his tenure at Dinamo Kyiv and AC Milan, began his political career in 2012, securing a seat in the Parliament of Georgia. Subsequently, he was appointed as Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Energy. He was appointed to this position because at that time, Kaladze owned Kala Capital, an investment company specializing in energy companies. His expertise in this field was considered suitable for the role, despite potential conflicts of interest. Consequently, he sold a portion of his company to assume the job title. However, in 2017, Kaladze resigned from his position to pursue the mayoral candidacy for Tbilisi. Emerging victorious in the elections, he is currently serving his second term as the mayor of the capital of Georgia. So far, he is considered as one of the most successful and popular politicians in the country. The legendary Brazilian striker Romario, who scored over 700 goals and is one of the few players to score at least 100 goals for 3 clubs, entered politics a year after his retirement in 2010. He was elected to the Chamber of Deputies on the Brazilian Socialist Party ticket. Despite his football background, he advocated against the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil, condemning the event as rife with corruption and money laundering. In 2015, he became a senator for Rio de Janeiro, and from 2021 to 2023, he held the position of second Vice President of the Federal Senate. Lawrie McKinna, a Scottish-born footballer, started as an average striker, playing for Kilmarnock and scoring 17 goals during his time with them. In 1986, he moved to Australia where he concluded his career in 1997. Transitioning to management, McKinna found success in the local league, notably winning the A-League Premiership in 2008 with Central Coast Mariners FC. After obtaining Australian citizenship, he ventured into politics, achieving modest success by becoming the mayor of the city of Gosford in New South Wales in 2012. However, due to the amalgamation of Gosford and Wyong councils in 2016, he was removed from his position. Gianni Rivera, also known as the Golden Boy of Italian football during his era, spent the majority of his club career at AC Milan, playing a total of 501 matches and scoring 128 goals. He notably secured a victory in Euro 1968 with the Italian national team. 9 years after retiring from football, Rivera ventured into politics in 1986. By 1987, he had become a member of the Italian parliament. He held the position of Undersecretary for Defense in Romano Prodi's government from 2006 to 2008, and later served as a non-inscrit member of the European Parliament from 2005 to 2009. The renowned Polish forward Roman Kosecki, known for his time at Legia Warsaw, Galatasaray, Atletico Madrid, and Chicago Fire, retired from football in 1999. During the parliamentary elections in 2005, he amassed 4,395 votes, securing a position as a deputy in the Polish Sejm, where he remains in service. Additionally, he became a member of the Committee on Physical Culture, Sports, and Tourism. Kosecki also attempted to become a member of the European Parliament but lost the elections in 2014. Thomas Bodström was a well-known defender in Sweden, playing for local teams such as Enköpings and Stockholm AIK before retiring from football in 1989. In the early 2000s, seemingly out of the blue, Swedish Prime Minister Göran Persson announced his new cabinet and appointed Thomas Bodström as the new Minister for Justice. Despite Bodström's unfamiliarity with national politics at the time, he managed to retain his position, despite calls for his resignation, especially amplified after several high-profile prison breaks politics in the summer of 2004. He faced heavy criticism from privacy advocates and liberal think tanks for his alleged efforts to grant the police increased monitoring capabilities for individuals involved in minor crimes. Ultimately, in 2010, he resigned from his position. The legendary Liberian footballer George Weah, the only African to win the Ballon d'Or during his time at AC Milan, retired from football in 2003 and swiftly transitioned into his political career. Following the conclusion of the Second Liberian Civil War, Weah announced his candidacy for president of Liberia in the 2005 election, establishing the Congress for Democratic Change to support his bid. However, his initial attempt was unsuccessful. Undeterred, in 2009, he re-entered the political arena, opting to begin from the grassroots level of Liberia's political system. In 2014, he was elected to the Liberian Senate, and finally, in 2018, he ascended to the presidency of Liberia. Despite a successful initial term during which he made significant positive impacts on the economy and healthcare, recent corruption scandals threaten his tenure. The scandalous Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán was also once a football player. Although he played in the lower division of Hungary, he served twice as the Prime Minister of Hungary, from 1998 to 2002 and again in 2010. Orbán remains in this position to this day. However, in parallel with his political activities, he played for a club in the third Hungarian division called FC Felcsút. In 2001, due to training for the national championship, Orbán even postponed a weekly meeting of the Hungarian government. Additionally, the politician is one of the main sponsors of the club, and in 2004, he replaced its coach. Also, during his tenure, the modern Pancho Arena Stadium was constructed in the same village. It stands not only as an exquisite piece of modern architecture, but has also become a symbol of corruption within the Hungarian government, at least in the eyes of local residents. The most recent addition to our list is Javier Milei, the newly elected president of Argentina. Interestingly, Milei had a solid background in football before venturing into politics. At the age of 12, he joined Chacarita Juniors, quickly earning favor among coaches and teammates due to his selfless style of play, earning him the nickname El Loco for his character. Subsequently, he went on to play for the youth team of San Lorenzo, where his team dominated Argentine football, competing toe-to-toe with Vélez, which included a young Diego Simeone in its lineup. However, following another financial crisis in Argentina in the late 1980s, he chose to explore the country's economic issues, opting for education over pursuing a football career. Despite coaches' expectations of a professional football trajectory for him, circumstances took a dramatically unexpected turn. Fast forward to 2023, and Milei, who had a remarkable journey, is now serving as the president of Argentina. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, would you rather use your fame to become a politician, or stick to the more familiar field where you first gained fame? I'd love to read your answers. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and see you next time.